Pisces, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for early October 2022. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes into energy and see what's up for my lovely Piscean people out there. I hope you're all fantastic. As you can see, I'm in the season spirit. All the earth signs and water signs get to have their cards read by a big old teddy bear, so I hope you enjoy that. I do it for you guys. Let's get one oracle here, then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself, and at the very end I'll pull you a shadow card bonus from the Shadowland Tarot. So just to see if there's anything in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on. It's always interesting. Let's get this card out here. What do we got for Pisces? Thank you. Quick, nice and quick. All right, so this is a card that can speak about thinking of the past. This is a card of memories as well. Not necessarily a rough one. It could also be communication and talking. Big theme I've been seeing for water signs. Now, before we start pulling back the layers on that, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the October subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate you, my friends. Let's get into the reading though. Enough of the promos there. Now, if you look at this lovely lady, she has her eyes closed. She's holding a locket. That's why, to me, this is very Six of Cups like, where somebody could be thinking back on past memories, reflecting, reminiscing. So a lot of those energies could persist in the coming days and weeks, where there's something about the past that's lingering on your mind, or somebody from your past that you might be on their mind. Now, another big thing with this card, aside from a lot of mental action, because that could be possible as well, your mind could just be thinking quite a bit. When I see this card, also communication. You see all the letters written there. So there could be some form of important communication that is going to be had or needs to be had. Let's get into tarot, because as I always say, that doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little footnote for us. Let's shuffle it up one time. Get you 3 in the upright, then we'll get the intuitive, juicy stuff. So what do we got? Pisces, please. So, last week's reading, it was titled A Serious Situation. So, I'm really hoping you haven't been dealing with any. It could always have been somebody else you're close to dealing with choppy waters and rough things. But yeah, it was a rougher energy than I'd like to see for a Pisces reading, especially since Pisces is my rising sign. But we're going to hope for some optimism and positivity here. As you know, energy is never set in stone. It's very fluid. So only take this how it hits for you, okay? Because there's a lot of Pisces out there, and it could just be someone you're connected to showing up in the energy. So let's get 3. All right, so we have the 2 of Pentacles in position number 1 that showed up in the Cancer reading in the same exact place as well. So that's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. Let's get 2 more. I find that very interesting that it came out in its same exact place in the Cancer reading. Okay, we do have the Sun card. Interesting. This is making me feel interesting things right off the bat. Now, that is an extremely positive card. All these cards thus far are positive. Okay, we have the 7 of Wands on the back end. So, Pisces, this is going to be a layered reading. It's going to be nuanced. There might be a lot of different things happening. Let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, then we'll get the juicy, intuitive stuff. But position number 1 and 2 of Pentacles. As I always say, 2s in tarot, all the 2s, can represent decisions, being at a crossroads, needing to make a choice. A lot of you could feel like you're at a crossroads in life. This card could also be linked to partnerships, those that we're closely connected to, not always just romance. However, this card is one of the more harmonious ones. When the 2 of Pentacles shows up, it is extremely harmonious. This could be a sign of an influx of money. This could be a sign of making the right choice or making the right decision. So making a good move. So I like this card to lead us off, especially since we're being followed up directly with the most positive card in the whole entire tarot deck. So in the center, dead center, we have the Sun card. This could represent a prominent Leo in your life. So if you're connected to Leo, they're showing up here in this spread. Now, the Sun is all about that light, life, love that shines down on us from source, from the universe. This is that beautiful energy. This is extremely spiritual. It's truth, it's happiness, it's abundance, it's all the good stuff rolled up into one. Now, some other messages that the Sun could, link to and relate to. This could speak about things being made clear. The Sun could be linked to the truth, right? So seeing the truth of something. This could be a card of revelation or things being revealed. Something that was in the darkness comes to light. So the exact inverse of the moon energy. So we really want to dive deeper on that and see what it's about. Now, moving to the back end here, Pisces, we have the Seven of Wands. This is a card that comes out for me quite often when I get personal readings done. And I do like it. It's a double-edged sword. It could be very positive, but it could also speak about test, conflict, tribulation from spirit. Now, in its worst sense, this could represent somebody that's feeling cornered. Like they're backed into a corner. This could be someone that's feeling trapped and a little anxious. So in that sense, it can be rough. It could also represent conflict, people butting heads. So there might be warnings attached to this that we're going to have to take a look at. But as I always say, this card is a big indicator of determination, of overcoming things, of spirit testing you, or like a lot of different things popping up, but you stepping up to overcome it all. So this could be very good, or it could just be a warning straight up. Now, every tarot card has positives and negatives, right? But I do say the Seven of Wands can be a little confrontational because you literally see the imagery there. It's a person with a stick about to beat the crap out of 7 people with it. So let's put that down. We're going to dive deeper now. Let's jump in and clarify. Okay, let's get a good shuffle here for Pisces, please. Let's see what's going on for my Piscean people, my gods. Talk to me. What do we got for my friends? And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that Two of Pentacles, though. And as always, if you're a tarot reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why this box is here. If you feel a message off this spread that you want to give to Pisces, feel free to drop it down in the comments. I don't mind at all. You won't be stepping on my bare paws. So what's up with the Two of Pentacles? Why is the Two of Pentacles here for Pisces? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, a lot of you might feel like some sort of burden or problem has like just left your life, or if there's something that's been like nagging at you, or something that's just been a thorn in your side, it could be moving out of your life in very short order. We have the Five of Swords showing up in reverse here under the Two of Pentacles. So you might be moving towards much more harmonious times, Pisces. And just like I said, if there has been something or somebody that's been sticking in your side like a thorn, or something that's been lingering, that's just been bothering you, it could be on its way out. And I do know we saw something about endings a few weeks ago, rough things with serious situations, but I would expect big improvements here, okay? I don't want to quite say it's a win or a victory yet, because I want to see what shows up with the Sun. But when I see the Five of Swords, it's a card, it could represent individuals that are narcissistic. So if you've had ties or dealings with narcissistic individuals, they might be on their way out, okay? Absolutely, when we have an alignment like this. Spirit might be plucking a situation out of your life or an individual out of your life. That's just how this feels to me. So we're going to put this down. I would expect things to improve. Specifically, if there's just a person or something that's been just bugging you, nonstop, just getting under your skin. So let's see what's up with that Sun. Interesting to see how it plays out, because the Five of Swords is a card of conflict, but we also have the Seven of Wands, which is another card of conflict. So we'll see how it plays out. Hopefully this energy doesn't come back with a vengeance. That's all I'm saying. But let's not go there just yet. Why is this Sun here? Why is the Sun here for Pisces? Thank you. Three of Wands, beautiful. Yeah, a lot of you could have manifested something really powerful, really strong here, really created and brought it forth. I like this. The Three of Wands in the upright underneath the Sun. This is something you may have created coming in that's huge. This could be some sort of massive or huge blessing that could be coming into your life, seriously. And a lot of you could have manifested it and brought it into your life without even realizing it. Okay, now the Three of Wands, yes, it could represent distance, it could represent travel. So some of you might be wanting to take a trip. Obviously not every Pisces. But when I see this card of manifestation and waiting, your patience might be rewarded here, Pisces. Your patience is going to be rewarded. That's just how it feels. So this, like I said, could be some sort of huge or massive blessing from Spirit. And you could have had a hand in creating this. This feels really nice and positive. So I will say this, even though we had some choppy waters the past couple weeks with Pisces readings, things are looking up. Things are looking really good. So let's go in on that Seven of Wands. Then we'll do a quick recap here. Just hope I don't knock all the cards out of place. It's a very delicate process, my friends. So let's see what's up with that Seven of Wands. I'll just leave it as is. Don't want to waste anyone's time. Why is that Seven of Wands here for Pisces? Before we recap in shadow. Thank you. Okay. So we do have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, something's just going to lose steam, okay? Kind of like what I was feeling in this beginning, like something or someone that's been a thorn in your side. Like this is the energy of you overcoming something. We have the Knight of Wands in reverse underneath the Seven of Wands. And when I see the Knight of Wands in reverse, that's just what I think, like someone that's lost motivation, that's lost energy, that's lost drive. So if you've been battling against something, if you've been battling against somebody or a situation or an issue, it's going to lose steam and you can come out on top. I would claim this energy specifically if you've been having struggles against things, okay? Whether it's your own personal demons, whether it's, you know, other people or situations. To me, a big part of this spread, two of the main columns speak of conflict leaving and overcoming and improving. This is really good, okay? So let me just show you. Hopefully you're not having issues with a fire sign. But yeah, Seven of Wands with the Knight of Wands in reverse. Like this is something or someone being beat or beat into submission. Okay? So hopefully that's not you. Hopefully somebody's not like taking your will or your motivation out of you. Okay? Don't allow yourself to get in this energy. I would say that. Like if the roles are reversed and this doesn't feel like you and it feels like someone else, don't allow this to happen to yourself. Don't let somebody beat you down or beat you into submission. Let's just go through and do a quick recap here because Pisces, overall, this does feel pretty good to me. We do have little undertones of conflict, but I think they're on their way out. I really do. So in position number one, we have the Two of Pentacles before we get into the shadow card. Two of Pentacles with the Five of Swords in reverse, pardon me. And the main thing this was making me feel is that anything that's been nagging you or in your side like a thorn and somebody or something's been just like an issue or a problem, it could be moving on its way out. And if you look at the symbolism, it kind of tells that story when we look at it. But moving to the center, we have the Sun card with the Three of Wands. Spirit blessing you, raining some sort of big blessing. And I would claim this energy. It's something you created. So maybe some of you have been purposely manifesting this. Maybe some of you have been doing it subconsciously, but this is some sort of huge, massive, big blessing, winner, victory. I'll just leave it at that. I'm using all the descriptive words. It feels that good to me. Now, moving to the very back end, we have the Seven of Wands with the Knight of Wands in reverse. Somebody submitting, somebody or something giving up. So hopefully this is you overcoming something or someone. But for a portion of you, don't allow yourself to get beaten in this energy. Don't let somebody beat you into submission, okay? Like, I'm seeing big improvements here. Even if you're going through a tough time and it doesn't feel like it right now, I'm seeing things starting to alleviate and things starting to get better. So please take a screenshot of that. We're going to get you one shadow card here, Pisces. Very positive reading. It's probably one of the more positive ones I've had for you in a few weeks, which is nice. So let's get one shadow card here. What's in the shadows for Pisces? We're using the Shadowland Tarot. It's a good introspective deck. So whether it's an individual, whether it's something within yourself that's been lingering for a while, let's see what's in the shadows. Or maybe an aspect that you haven't been seeing. Thank you. Okay, we have Justice. This is a card that could represent Libra. So some of you, if you're connected to Libra, they're showing up here in the shadows for one reason or another. Maybe it's a Libra that's left a mark on you in some way. Now, when I see this card, this is a card of the karmic hands of fate. This is a card of spirit. So some of you might need to know that you needed to learn a karmic lesson, all right? Or spirit put something into your life just for you to learn from it, because we all grow from the pressure and the challenges that we go through. So just know this, like if you've been having a particularly hard time, just know it might have been karmic, it might have been spiritual based to help form you into the individual you need to be. But another thing with Justice, watch out for any legal issues, watch out for decisions or choices that might not go your way. But the main thing I'm thinking here is like a lot of you might have been dealing with a karmic situation, okay? So Pisces, do with that what you will, my friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give the details of the October subscriber surprise. For the October subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the wonderful Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot. So if you'd like to get your name in for that, it's 2 simple things as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments which tarot card you'd like to see me dressed up as for Halloween this year. You'll be entered to win, and at the end of the month, the winners will be announced in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love to you, and I'll see you next time.